Hey guys, Ryu here for the Gaming Council. Sup. Today we are talking about, is Halo 5 the best Halo of all time so far? And this video is actually inspired by a bunch of friends. So a friend of mine, Hoka TV, invited me to a party to play the campaign of Halo 5. Now, knowing the story behind Halo 5, there's comics, there's novels, there's all sorts of fun stuff about Blue Team and about Osiris that watching before you go into playing Halo 5 makes the experience that much better. And I think, because we're talking about the campaign first, I think that's pretty much why people were like taken back, like, wait, we only played Chief for 3 missions, and there's actually 13 missions, not really 15, because 2 of those are like 30 seconds long. They actually count. We had to give you an achievement. And we actually saw that with Halo 4, so nothing really new. Anyway, we're going to play some Team Slayer live while I actually talk about this. So, we were all in the party, we're all like having fun playing Halo 5, you know, we're on the Halo 5 hype train. We're all talking about how it feels like it went back to what the old Halos used to be. Screw that, jump up. You know, how it's supposed to be. Damn it. So when it comes down to it, story-wise, you play as Locke a good amount of the time. And playing as Locke allows you to look at the other side of it. How do people view Chief? What is Chief doing? We have to find him. We get to know Locke a little bit more. And Halo's not just been about Master Chief. ODST has proven this. And I actually have a fun theory about this that I want to talk about, if not in this video, I'll touch upon it, but in a future video. Is that Halo 5 may only be the first part of Halo 5. There may be another story coming, because it's called Halo 5 Guardians. What if Microsoft was basically planning another Halo in about 2 years that was story only and not multiplayer, and gave DLC for this? Kind of like how we got Halo Anniversary a few times, well, Halo 1 Anniversary, and then obviously, being obvious as anything, we also had the other thing. We had, whoa. We also had Halo 2 Anniversary, as well as Halo 1 Anniversary. That's what I was trying to get at. I'm terrible right now. There we go. Thank you, friend. I was being terrible. So what I'm saying is, back to the point, one of Hoka TV's friends actually came and said, hey, I think this is like the best Halo ever. I'm just having so much fun again. And Halo 4 was such a letdown, and MCC obviously was a letdown the first part of it. Let me just get this kill in. So, it was, you know, it was a lot of that unknowing if this game was going to do well, if this game was going to be good. And obviously I expected the mixed reviews, to be completely blunt and honest. I really did. I'm actually going to get rid of snipers here because I'm not super comfortable with sniper rifles. Being completely honest. So, for me personally, I enjoyed the hell out of Halo 5 story. But coming from a story point, I have that nostalgic factor of Halo 1. But honestly, if I had to pick a favorite story, it would be 5. It was crafted really well. And careful for spoilers, skip this part if you have yet to finish the game, or you want to pick it up, or you're waiting for Christmas. I don't want to ruin the game for you. So, I'm just going to give you a sec to, you know, to catch your breath, pause the video, skip a minute and a half or so. Cortana does live. Okay? She does live. She's corrupted as fuck in this game. Not corrupted like she was in the last game. She's basically sort of become the Didact in a way. She only wants to protect Chief and Blue Team because she loves them. She cares about them. She's not the Cortana we remember, the Cortana we love, the Cortana that we care about from all the games past, the Cortana that meant so much to us. And honestly, it ended on a cliffhanger. It made me wanting a shit ton more of Halo 5 story. And there wasn't. And I was sad when there wasn't. And I'm not saying that, you know, if there was more, it would make the game better. We saw Warzone multiplayer, you know, arena and everything else. But from the story mode alone, in my eyes, it was pretty much the best Halo. And I did really enjoy 3. 3 was good, but let's be honest, Bungie wasn't the greatest at creating stories. Probably gonna get hated on saying that because Destiny is pretty much the point I'm gonna drill home is, look at Destiny's story. It's pretty much non-existent. Halo, though, did always have a good story. And yeah, there was a little nostalgia with the ending of 5 because of the music they played. It was cool getting that throwback track, I'm not gonna lie. I really did enjoy it. It was fun to listen to, it was cool, we were all riding up there. You gotta say Blue Team. And yeah, I was a little bit disappointed only getting to play Blue Team, 3 missions. But those 3 missions were long. Those 3 missions were special. Those are my favorite missions from Halo 5 because they were only there for that little length of time. It made it extra special to me, to finally be able to have it after so long. And I honestly have been enjoying not just story mode, but everything else the game has to offer, even with my screw-ups. Let's talk about multiplayer. This, honestly, is the next stage of arena multiplayer. And some people will just want to hate it, and I understand that. That's your opinion. You're in the right. Like, this is my opinion. I'm staying my opinion, you're staying yours. You're in the right. Here's the thing, though. You look at a game like, I'm trying to remember the name now while I'm doing this, Unreal Tournament, where you have all these crazy jumps and everything else. No one ever says, that's Call of Duty. No one ever says that was ripped off from Titanfall or Battlefront. Yeah, the FPS market is flooded with games, but Halo is something special. Halo is a sci-fi shooter like nothing else that you can get. That's the reason majority of us keep coming back to it. That's the reason why we bought the Xbox One. That's the reason we care about this game series. That was nice. I'm not even gonna lie, that was really nice. Just had to take a side note and say that was really fucking nice. It's the reason we care about the game, because of its story, but some of us are not just story-driven players. Me personally, I love to smack down some shit in fucking Arena and in BTB, but BTB's not here yet, and that's fine. It's gonna be coming. We're getting free DLC. We should praise 343. We should tell them what we did and didn't like in constructive mannerisms, and tell them this is what I did enjoy, this is what I did not enjoy. And I'll be honest when I say, yeah, I wish there was more Chief. I wish there was more Cortana. I wish there was more story to it. It feels like we just only hit the surface of what was to come in that story. But I feel we'll get it in Halo 6, and I'm actually okay with that. I know some people are going to probably say, well, enjoy paying another $60 for another game. You know what? I'm okay with it because I know it'll be crafted to be pretty much the best Halo ever. And let's be honest, 343 has listened to us. 343 has brought in some of the best Forge players in the world. Some of the best pro players. And I know people hate that word, pro players. Some of the best pro players to understand the core of what Arena is. Warzone is not a replacement for BTB. It's not. It's something completely different. It's like Invasion. But people want to name it like Destiny. You know what? I should actually go into that and show that off while I'm doing that, but I think I'm stuck in the game now. There are still things with Halo 5 that in time I do hope they improve. But nothing at the game's core. The pistol, the weapon balance, everything feels good. It feels tight. I wish there was more maps. We're getting free DLC. Call of Duty is selling DLC for $50. Battlefront, $50 DLC. Every other game, DLC, you have to pay for. Halo is like, no. We're going to give it to you. Oh, requisition packs. Okay, everyone wants to complain about it. Here's the thing. You don't have to be pro in Halo 5 to play Arena. You could just go and be casual, have fun. The thing that rec packs give you, I'm actually going to talk about it during this game here, is simple. It gives you weapon skins, it gives you armor, it gives you stuff for Warzone. Now, if you don't want to play Warzone, you can just trade them in. If you do want to play Warzone, 343 gives you a bunch to play with, but you're going to have to get good at the game to basically actually be able to utilize them. You're going to have to get kills. You're going to have to do things. You're going to have to kill bosses and whatnot. And honestly, I think it's a fun experience. Really fun experience to play Warzone. It's so refreshing. Like, I've never played anything like it. I did try Destiny. I would not compare Destiny to that. I wouldn't. There's no way I would compare Destiny to that. Destiny is its own thing. I don't like Destiny, but it's its own fucking thing. Destiny is an RPG, MMO, cross, hybrid child of love. Halo's Warzone is an arena, multiplayer, giant, freaking big fest that people have been asking for quite a while to have more than just 12 players. Hello, friend. Don't mind if I stab you in the head. I love that. I mean, Halo 5 at its core. If you're not good at the game, that's okay. There's nothing to be ashamed about it. For those of us who want that competitive skill, who want that whole rank system in front of us, we have it. We've asked for it. Maybe you just came into it. Maybe it's your first game. You just came into it. You didn't want it. I understand that whole standpoint, but a lot of us did. A lot of us who were in the community for a long time asked for it, and 343 listened. That's the thing. Warzone's meant to be a little more casual. Big Team B, BTB's meant to be a little more relaxed. This here, what you're watching, is meant to be a little more competitive. But if you're not good at it, that's okay, because your kill to death will show, and then 343 will basically put you with other players who are around your skill level. Like, I'm doing terrible in this game compared to the last, because I'm being put with better players. They're trying to see where do I fit with all the other players in this playlist, and that's what it is. And some people will say, well, I don't have the time to qualify for it, I'm getting put with people. Give it time. It takes patience. Everything in this world takes patience. I wasn't great at Halo at first. I was god-awful. And I got really good at it. Well, semi-good. I don't like to say really good. I just have really sacky shit. And I think my teammate just shut. Nope, it was that guy. Okay, so I did get that. Look, now I'm on top of the leaderboards. At the end of the day, it's meant to be a game. You know, it's meant to be competitive for the MLG players. It's meant to be fun for everyone else. It's like League of Legends, in a way. And no, I don't like League of Legends, for the record. I really don't. I know I'm probably going to get hated for that, too. Oh, we both took him down. That's nice. So what I'm trying to get at the point is, you're going to have that competitive player base, and you're going to have the casual player base. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. But for the first time in Halo history, pro and negative Sprint haters alike, whether you like or hate Sprint, have agreed. This has pretty much been one of the best Halos, if not the best Halo we've had in a very, very, very long time. I mean, I'm going to be completely blunt and honest here. Halo 2's story was ass, because it ended too quickly. I mean, playing as Arbiter, if you guys were there when the game first came out, people despised the shit out of the game. Fuck this shit, they changed this or that. It was always going to change. That's just a natural progression of life. Things change, things evolve over time. We as humans get smarter or dumber in some cases. But it's just a natural progression of things. And I know some people don't like, natural progressions of things. I understand why, it's fine. I mean, it takes time to get used to, this game. It's not something you're going to be able to pick up overnight. And that's okay. You'll get better at it, even if you don't have tons of time to play it. Even if you're not on YouTube making videos, playing it, talking about the game, you can still have tons of fun. There's nothing wrong with that. See, I played off there, but I'm still having fun. But I think people get too caught up nowadays with DLC and don't look at the details, especially with requisition packs. You don't have to, buy them. You can earn them, and they're only using Warzone. The only thing that is used in Arena is cosmetic. And BTB, which is coming out shortly, from what 343 was saying, is going to basically just bring us another way of sort of playing that giant Battlefield, players together. So if that's your thing, you're going to have it. You just gotta be a little bit patient, because they want people to play the game. They want feedback from it. They want to fine-tune everything perfectly. Whether you play terrible one game and you play great the next, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. You shake it off. You see if you had fun. If you're enjoying the game, that's all that matters. I mean, last night was the first time in a long time that me and the guys basically sat there and played Halo together. The last time we played was Halo 3. We played Samir the Queer. Which, no disrespect to anyone who might be gay, but it's a fun game type. One guy's pink and you smash him with a ghost. Just don't take it serious, that's all. I mean, it is what it is, but some people just want to take down Halo to take down Halo. It's a sci-fi shooter. It's not Call of Duty. Call of Duty's coming out next week. Call of Duty is getting all sorts of things that, and yes, I played all the old Call of Duties. I really have. You can see it on my Xbox. My lord, I'm getting shot up the storm. But that's the thing with new movements, you're gonna get shot up the storm. So, when it comes down to it, it's one of those things that's just natural progression. Requisition packs don't affect the game outside of Warzone, and you can't call in a tank every 5 seconds. The game is balanced for it, and there's a giant skill gap with this game. If the player's better than you, they're going to kill you. If there's 3 of them and 1 of you, chances are you're not getting out of there alive. It's just the way Halo has always been, and that's the perfect thing. Whether you like Sprint or not, that is what Halo at its core needed to become again. Skill-based. And I know some people are just up in arms about it, because let's be honest, and no disrespect to anyone, there's a lot more casual gamers than there ever has been in a long time. And there's nothing wrong with that, because they make up a good chunk of the market. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, trying to appeal to them. Nice double kill there, if I do say so myself. And there's nothing wrong with it, you know? Dark Souls is a hardcore game. Not everyone's going to want to play Dark Souls. Not everyone has the patience to play Dark Souls. It's a beautiful game if you have patience to play it. I mean, there's times that I even hate fucking Dark Souls because it's so sacky. And it's kind of the same thing with Halo. There's times I don't fully enjoy it. Like this guy got overshield, but hey, look, it didn't matter because we still won. Good teamwork. I didn't even have to have my mic in. I'm using a recording mic. I'm not using my normal mic. But end of the day, what I'm saying is requisition packs don't affect anything you see here. They don't. What they affect is just your armor. Just the cosmetics. Just the things that don't matter. So you don't need them. You go to Warzone. Warzone is its own beast. I'll actually have a gameplay that follows out this of Warzone. So if you want to see that, you can just check back at the channel. You don't even have to subscribe. But if you enjoyed this commentary and you thought it was well worth it, then please help us support this channel by growing it. Become a new subscriber and become one of the first 100 subscribers on this channel. I'm Ryu for the Gaming Council. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Peace.